Alright, and we are live. Hello, 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 everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing. Because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it is not that hard now. As always, this is going to be 15 minutes. And I'm going to try to correct a little bit of the shadows here because I've thought about this, and I thought maybe we can make the shadows not just a darker version of what it is, but maybe we can make it a tint of what the atmosphere actually is. So what I mean by that is we can grab the brush, right? No, actually we can grab this, not this, right? And from here, right, we introduce a little bit of that purple. Right, and so basically we have that, which I think is pretty cool. Right, same thing here. Assuming the light source is there. Oh shit. Okay, wait, hold on. MBA's gone crazy. Crashing out because math quiz tomorrow and I don't understand the material like at all. Then my mom tried to help me and we both got like 7 different answers collectively. But how are you today? I'm doing good. I did like a 6-hour long skull study yesterday. I drew all sorts of different skulls, one including the hair, and that was really fun. Nice. Honestly, I miss studying material. I really need to go back to studying. I would put some shadow next to the neckline. Next to the neckline. This, you mean this one? Wait, hold on. This one right here. Is it in? Like, how does that even work? How is it intended? I think it's in. But yeah, you asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing good for the most part. I realized, well, I didn't realize, it's just like it's confirmed to me that I suffer in my brain way too much. Like, I just be worried about something from the moment I wake up. I'd be worried about it, and then when whatever I was worried about happens, and it turns out it was not that big of a deal, and I'm like, why, brain? Why do that to me? The wrong side. I'm thinking the shadow should occupy a larger area of the body. Because if the light source is coming from here, right? Or yeah, no, it's a bit sort of like this, right? Then it should be like Okay, now I think we're going to have to see some of the features here. Whoops. Because for example, we can have like the arm, whatever this is here, and then since this goes this way, for example, we'll have a shadow on the eye here, right? And then this works, and then we'll have a shadow go like this, for example. Actually, this is going to go like this. Right, and this whole area is going to be shadow. Right? Since this is an oval head, then we're probably going to have some shadow around here too. Right, oval shape. Yeah. I think it should be more something like this. My friend's forcing me to read a graphic novel about a gay romance. It's a graphic novel, so I can finish it in like 5 or 10 minutes, but like why? I'm too busy for random books. The only gay where is your light source? It's this one. It's this one right here. Yo, look at the contrast between this and this. That hurts my eyes. Trying to figure that out. Yeah, it's right there. It's the arrow. I heard like there was some time a graphic novel that got really popular, and it's Korean, I think. It's about like it's like a gay horror romance. Oh, I forgot the light source, the shadow for the horns. It says here, I don't know if this light source is even good because it makes it look, I don't know. No, have I been drawing on this layer? Stop. Dude, please, I really hope I can go far back. I can't? Gosh darn it. That's okay. All right. On the inner side of the left horn. Yeah. I'll say one thing about the light source. I don't know, I think I'm gonna change its place. I don't like it. There you go. From where the arrow is, it's pointing towards the dragon. Facing our direction. But yeah, which means the mountains are incorrectly lighted. That is true. That is true. Oh, I see what you mean. No. I was looking at the clouds and I was thinking, yeah, that should be the light source. But you're definitely right. We should correct the mountains. It should be more like this. these should be more like this. We can have like these crevices or whatever they're called. Be like here. There you go. We can have some light area there. Sure. Alright. And this one should be this color. And this one should be this color. There you go. And some of these parts should be this color. That's better, isn't it? Much better. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so back to the dragon. If I, man. Maybe we can go with like a very soft green one, just so I don't like make it look weird. Because like I said, this is going to have like the shadow of the eye look like droopy here, around here. We're probably going to have some shadow around here too. Like not too much, something around here. Alright. This is getting hidden by, so this is going to be dark, I reckon. Alright. This is here. Even some of the like on here, it's going to be hit with the shadow of the head. Alright? I guess that does make sense to me. So this is all going to be shadow. Because of the way you have the eyelids, I would color the circle part of them lighter, but the bit above the eye should be shade. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm intending it to be like the eye itself is half of it is out of the socket. You know, it's more like this. So basically, you have this, and then you have this, right? But this part, this like part comes out. It's coming out. So this is basically the eye, the eyeball, and this is like the eye socket. This is the pupil. Right, so if light is gonna cut, oh shit, I forgot about the light in here. Maybe not too much. Maybe we can cover this like that, like this. Bro, he looks high. Why does he look high? Did you know the cloud linear line art goes across the horn? Yeah, I did. We're going to fix that. I'm not too worried about that right now. I feel like this is the lit up area that we see. The lit up area is facing us, so the shadow area is dark, but it's on the other side, so we don't see it. So I think we're good with that. Maybe some shadow for the person, which I have no idea how I'm going to color them, by the way. There should be more area like this. There you go. This dragon looks like he is high on, I don't know, what do dragons consume? I know they sleep on treasures. They consume travelers, maybe? He's high on some traveler. This kind of looks kind of flat to me, not gonna lie. Why is color so hard? Why is life so hard? Why is life so complicated? I struggle with color, highlight and shadow one time and I start getting existential. Alright, this is too contrasty. It looks like a fucking scarf. I don't like it. Wait, hold on. The eye shade is too dark, that's why. Yeah, I feel like I'm criticizing too much. I'm sorry. I'm very good at coloring. Please let me know if I'm being no. This is constructive. This is constructive. The purple shouldn't be the same as the background if you're doing that dark a shade. Yeah, I know. I am aware that it's very dark. I'm just like trying to map out where where the shaded areas should be. Okay, so let's introduce some. It should be like, yeah, more like that. But see, like, it doesn't matter what color it is. It still does feel a little bit weird. Maybe we can even reduce the opacity on this one. But still, I don't know. I don't frick with it. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Should we just like keep this flat? No, it does. It actually does. I don't know. I know why it's doing that. I promise you the color, despite whether or not opacity is turned on, does matter. Sure, okay. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a darker shade of this green, but with a tint towards the, you know, the color of the ceramic, which is the purple. So I'm trying to do a little bit of mix of that. If you use a dark green or brown, it will be more coherent with the dragon. Sure, yeah. Even if you turn the opacity down. So you reckon we should just like make it a darker shade of the grain? We can definitely do that, but I was thinking maybe we introduce some pizzazz to it. All right, dude. Okay, wait, hold on. Goodbye. Make a new layer and color mix. Use the blur brush. Wait, hold on. I need to clean this up a little bit first. I'm not sure if this is like going into. I think it's okay. No. Hold on. I'm shaving too much. I think it should be more. Yeah. I think this is fine. Something like this. And then actually, the cast shadow of the horn. I forgot about that. And the shadow on the horns, but we'll come to that. So you reckon this is the blur tool, right? The blur tool, what? The blur tool is kind of weird in Photoshop. I mean, it literally does blur. Smudge. Oh, maybe smudge. Maybe we should smudge things. Maybe we should smudge it up. Oh, I think Okay, okay. I think I've cracked Photoshop. What? It's going like no. Wait, Photoshop just crashed on me. Oh, good God. To get the shading color? What do you mean? Oh, okay, it's reading. It's not totally crashed yet. Put down, okay, to get the shading color, put down the background purple. And the green right next to each other on a different layer, then mix them. Then shade with that color. Oh, so that's what you're trying to say. Honestly, I'm good with either. If it's just like, maybe I can just like go simple with a darker shade of green. I don't really care. I just want to have it make sense, you know. I want to position the. Come on, bro. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to lose all the progress. Please, Photoshop, please don't do it. Photoshop, please. Yeah, I just want to make it make sense. I don't know if this does make sense. It, like I said, looks a bit flat to me. There should be areas that are not. I feel like there should be areas that I'm making, that I'm shading, that should not be shaded. Praise. Oh, we need all the prayer. Oh my God, it's actually. Yeah, we are on Photoshop. Oh my God. Oh, we're back? We're back. I think we're back. Hello? No, we're not. Never mind. I'm afraid I just force close it. Mockingbird fact of the day. Uh-oh. Hold on. Everybody listen. The genre of Gothic fiction in literature was created with the. Wait, hold on, damn. With the publication of The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Gothic fiction flourished for centuries afterwards, now more than ever. Gothic fiction has branded into many subgenres, but Gothic fiction horror most commonly heavily questioned or discussed morally, philosophically, and religiously. Or discuss morality, philosophy, and religion. The evil villain could often represent human temptations that would fight the character, whether it was an outside conflict or an internal conflict. This is actually interesting. I'm genuinely like actually reading this. The thing that separates this from Gothic romance is the traits in which romance is not the main plot and there is no happy ending. Oh no! Finally, a bleak landscape is the pinnacle of a Gothic book. Gathered and written by A Brief History of Gothic Horror by Amanda Fagan. Nice. That's actually very interesting. I like to be fair, I like stories with I don't like happy endings. I like to have some sort of like, because you go through life, you know, makes you keep some of the scars, you know what I mean? So for example, when shows, action shows or whatever, don't have like a person or a character die, it's just like, and everybody just lives and they live happily ever after. It's like, bro, nothing was sacrificed. In order to learn something or to grow, you need to sacrifice something. And I feel like in shows, if we don't lose one of the characters or we don't lose something, it's like the main characters of the show they haven't learned anything, I feel like. And Photoshop just completely crashed on me. Crashed on me. I don't want Photoshop to have a crush on me. I'm going to force stop it, and if none of my progress was saved, I am going to I'm not gonna hurt my computer because this is all I've got. But what do? I'm gonna do 20 push-ups. Please, Photoshop, please, man, please. Okay, chicken jockey. We're doing 20 push-ups, I guess. I just did 10 and I feel like I'm dying. I haven't worked out in forever. Alright, 10 more. 10 more. Photoshop, whoever made Photoshop, like, I love you. Alright, whoever made Photoshop crash so much, I hate you. Honestly, I take it back. No, you know what, fuck it, I hate you because you kept it crash. You know, you didn't even fix it. You know, everybody complains about Photoshop crashing, you know what I'm saying? And it was not, the problem was not fixed in any of the versions. It's been tens of thousands of years. People have been complaining about Photoshop crashing. And what do? Freaking nothing. So I hate you. However, whoever made like the very first versions, it probably worked out fine. So I love you. This is great software. Anyways, I am not going to have this. Freak that. Tomorrow, maybe with the stuff that we learned and did today, even though it was not saved, but you know, maybe we're going to change the direction of the light. It's either that or we make the light just ambient, right? We don't do any of it like hard shadows. We just make it an ambient light, which probably means that the clouds and the mountains are not going to have that hard of a light. I was going for a very contrasty sort of separation between the colors, but this looks like how this is going to go. Man, a lot of thought goes into illustration. This is not just drawing, which is making me respect even more the craft and the time and the effort illustrators put in. Man, this is good. This is good. Anyways, we're gonna stop it here, and you know, we end it with a good fun fact of the day by Mocking Bay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, I never have to do any more more push-ups because of Photoshop. I do, in fact, when I do more push-ups, but I don't want Photoshop to be the reason. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you, and